There are two types or multiple types of protractors. Some protractors are going to be larger or smaller. They're also going to be of different shapes and styles. Today we're going to be using the smaller protractor. However, similarities in protractors are baselines and the number of degrees. Most of the time, protractors will have two sets of numbers, depending on which side of the protractor you're going to be measuring your degrees, from 0 through 90, and also from 0 to 90. Today we're going to be using the protractor of this size. Here's our center line to 0 degrees either way, and we're going to be using that point as our reference point to working on the degrees. As we go from the right side, 0 through, and also from the left side. Today in our player wheel on how to make a player wheel for Sammy Simpson, we're going to be using the statistics that we've already gathered. We can see that in our final row we have the number of degrees. We're today going to start going from left to right, starting with the 1Bs. We can see that there's 77 degrees. We place that central point right on the center and have this line horizontal to the circle. We're going to be placing the center onto that dot and lining it up to make sure that our 0 point, our 0 degrees, is lined up. Now, since this is 0 degrees, we're going to be going to 77 degrees. So we look on our protractor, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Halfway between 70 and 80 is 75, plus 2 more for 77. We'll be making a small dot or dash located here. Turning our protractor now, we have a straight edge. And from our center of our circle out to the circle, we'll be making a line. And since that was the degrees for 1B, we'll be placing 1B inside that quadrant. Now our 2B is going to be 19 degrees. We use our center line, our 0 line, from the line that we just created. Going 19 degrees, once again, here's our 0, 10, almost to 20, 19 degrees, making a dot, using our straight edge, going to the outside of the circle. Once again, since this was the 2B, we'll be placing 2B into that quadrant. We continue on until our wheel has been completed. In the completed player wheel, you'll notice that all the central angles correspond with the number of degrees in the completed chart. Sometimes the last central angle will be off 1 or 2 degrees. That's just because of human error and going through and the closeness of the angles that you're going to have to be working with and drawing. Don't worry if it's 1 or 2 degrees off, and that's how you complete a player wheel chart.